So
So
what's
much to
today?
talk about. We had a death. We have Supergirl.
God.
We have AI drama. Where are we starting with? Let's get into it.
Well, I mean, let's talk about the one thing that happened this morning. Last night into today, we've learned
Yes.
Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle Singer Reiner are dead. They've been murdered, stabbed to death, and their son Nick
Nick is the main.
he was taken to custody, and currently right now he is being charged with the murders of his parents.
Manslaughter.
They were stabbed to death. So yeah.
Yeah.
The last I heard was that he was missing. So this is brand new information for me.
Yeah,
I did not realize.
Jared literally sent me the Citizen app, and the Citizen app gave the notification that he was being charged with the murders.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and to be found by your daughter. So the youngest daughter was the one that found them. Yeah, so the youngest daughter was the one. She came home, she found them, and then to find out that it was your brother. The Nick has been not to give excuses in any way, shape, or form, but Nick has been dealing with a lot. He's been struggling with homelessness. One of their movies that they made, Rob and Nick, they made a movie together based upon all of the struggles that he's had with homelessness and depression and all these different things. So he's not okay up here, clearly. But I'm really interested to see how
there's a physical change that will tell you that.
Yeah. I'm very interested to see. Really, just like I'm saddened by this, and I think that I'm just curious to see his rationality and his reasons. And
I don't think there is one.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
I think there has to be. There has to be some sort of in his.
You
Even
almost
if he's
wonder,
deranged or mental, there has to be some sort of through line.
Why me? Probably. I'm guessing. There was
I get
probably
what
an
Jasmine's
argument.
saying. It's kind of like a wonder of maybe a wonder of like, was this voluntary, involuntary, crime of passion, heavily premeditated? Like what?
That's my question. Was it premeditated or was it in the moment?
I think it was. I don't know. Premeditated is the way to go, but I think this was like a brewing thing. So like in a moment, I mean, your dad is one of the greats. Your mom is also a producer and well known, and you're homeless. This is like.
It's so sad.
And I'm not trying to tie the two together.
No, I mean, but you can't help but to,
No, but like tying the two together, like kind of giving an idea of like mentally, like, and this is such a horrible way to like transition, like what it would kind of say when Rob Kardashian split from everybody because of his mental illness and because of everything going on with him, he got extremely overweight, depressed, all that stuff, and that is the physicalness you can see with Nick, where like. Nick was very skinny, glasses like mine, stuff like that. Now, shaved head, overweight, and looked just sad. So he from the homelessness and everything and all that stuff. And it's like, where was my help?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Not my head, not my thing. Just it's no matter what the reasoning is, devastatingly sad.
Bottom line.
1000%.
Speaking of sad things.
We're going into AI.
Oh. And it's weird, right? You want to just give them but like, you want to work with them too. And it's just like, at this point,
it's so fucking hard.
Yeah.
As we speak, I'm about to head off right after this to a TikTok event. I have to ask a friend to come to my house because an avatar fire. I was gonna say Fire and Ice. An avatar, is it Fire and Ice?
No, it's Fire and Ash.
Fire and Ash. I was like, Fire and Ice is the skating with.
Oh, they're sending you an ang? Oh, never mind. Wrong one.
They're sending me a cake.
I'm dead.
They're sending me a cake. Like Disney is sending me a cake so that I can it's a burning and then I eat the cake. But I'm gonna be at the TikTok, so I had to have a friend come to the house so they can pick up the cake and put it in my fridge. But I'm like, I had to have a long conversation with them because I was like, babe, I know you are so anti-AI. And he's like, well, why are you asking me to go out of my way to pick up a Disney cake for you? And I was like, I hear you.
Well, did see James Cameron did come out and like
that's
say
the thing.
He was
it's hard
AI, but it's still really, Disney. You're still telling me. Go ahead. Sorry, because this.
No, you're fine. It's like it's so hard to live in the world of nuance these days because now I found what Coy said that I couldn't remember because you have an appreciation for when people who work with Disney like James Cameron or anti-AI, we care about the actors, we care about the artists. then like they have moves like what they're apparently doing with the Avengers Doomsday trailer to get people in theaters with doing something where like you gotta go to the theater if you want to experience this, and that's huge. But then he was like, but on the other hand, they do $1 billion AI deal, and that counteracts.
Put, like, what was it, 500 of your characters? Anakin,
200 Disney characters.
200 Disney characters into Sora AI so that people can manipulate them and make not just like those silly little things like that we're making, like, oh my god, I can kiss Anakin if I put my face with it. No. You're gonna actually be able to make animated films and shows based off these licensed characters. So what is the point? Why have
Now, you and I have not talked about this, Jasmine. Jordan and I had a conversation about this. I don't know if he's going to remember it, but when I say
you
it,
guys having conversations without me?
So when this happened, my first thought was, I think this is wildly interesting timing when you announced you're going to go back to 2D animation movies.
Yeah.
I did forget you said that. I totally forgot.
Coming from inside the house.
The house is glass. The other thing about it too, how quick do they be striking you down for having some Disney clips in the video, but then now you're like, hey, we just go give all the characters to AI, let everybody do what they want with them. It's very interesting.
It's curious,
with 2D animation too, it is sad because another thread I saw was kind of going viral. A guy who said his Amazing World of Gumball sequel series is in 2D animation and it looks kind of Disney-ish. And people were like, what really happened with the 2D animation thing? And his guy was like, my uncle actually, I don't know if he said worked at or works at Disney, and he asked him what it was. And he was like, the fact of the matter is everyone who knew how to do that animation isn't there. They're not around anymore. Like we phased out all of the talent that even knew how to do their 2D animation, which is why like
an article about that.
Yeah. So like even if they wanted to just straight up go back to 2D animation, they couldn't, which plays to Adam's point. It's very interesting now that like
2D animation
can feed
so
it to
much
Sora
longer than 3D. That's why they switched over. And
now they can feed it to Sora.
Correct.
And get it back.
I remember enjoying watching in like the old school golden age Disney's, like your Cinderellas, your Aladdins, your whatevers. I like the bonus features where you could see the artist like lifting the paper and like
cell by cell
and like that it's just like I have such a profound love for just the time, like there's a word for it, but just like putting time and effort into things. Like I find people who work out to be more attractive because it's you have to sit there and it's something that you can physically see. Wow, I see the effort that you've taken to do this task. That is one of the most attractive things to me. So someone who hand drew, I'll get down on my knees for you. It is such a
let's clip that right there.
Because I'm just saying, like,
boom.
you have you not only you have talent, you have patience, you have a mindset. Yeah, I could keep saying it though. Like,
no, for real.
It's different. It's different. Not to say that there isn't any skill in 3D animation. There is, but there's just no skill in.
But also, it's very similar. I watched.
Be careful, Adam.
What was the new Seth? Yeah, no. What was the new Seth TV show? The Studio. I watched Studio. Jordan, you watched Studio, right?
I haven't finished it yet.
We all watched the Studio.
We've all watched.
This is that moment he's on stage with Ice, and the girl's like, "You did a huge deal with AI. You're taking away jobs from everything." This is background actors they don't have to pay for anymore. This is, hey, this shot is kind of hard, but it's going to cost about like $2.3 million to make. Now you put it into Sora and it's only like, $200. Like it doesn't cost shit. So it's just like they're trying to save money.
That's what it always is about. Capitalism will always
quick and
eat away.
Quick and money. That's what they want.
Jasmine brought up that fair point of like the time and the effort.
I did say that. I said it very fervently.
Yeah, we recently watched Disney's Once Upon a Christmas, or Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, and it was in 2D animation, 1999. Didn't even realize that. And
last time we filmed.
I know, but it just is so beautiful. And then they switched to 3D in Twice Upon a Christmas, and I agree. It's one of those things. Like, I'm not saying no effort goes into the CG, but like there is something different about the end product of 2D animation. A recent short just came out. I think it's called Snow Bear. It's done by the guy who did
I've been watching that guy. I have been watching that guy make that from the inception. I've been
I love
following this
that.
guy, is Aaron, I think is his name. He's been doing this for years. And I remember when he first made that post of like, hey, I drew this snow bear. I drew a polar bear. And then he did like the whole, like, it took him so long to make this, and it is so beautiful.
It's a beautiful piece of work. And I think it's a very overarching thing of like, we have reverted to a society that just doesn't like necessarily reward effort as much. We could get into a much deeper conversation. I was kind of having a conversation with Adam about like, it's so interesting watching like people not care about, like we talk about this, like not care about credibility, not care about research, thought out projects, authenticity. It's just like, you just say the most hype thing or the most hater thing in the moment and say it's the worst thing ever, it's the best thing ever for that moment, only to then the next week be like, but this is the best thing ever. It's like, but weren't you just saying this was, I didn't say that ever.
You literally went through like 3 conversations we just had in that one moment.
I don't give a fuck. I said what I said.
No, I'm just saying, like, I went through, like, I thought you were talking about the reaction thing, and then you really were talking about the reaction thing. And I was just like, oh, okay, I know where you are
like,
now.
I mean, even like just viewership of like, it's the same thing of like when this AI cartoons and all that stuff come out, sadly, there's going to be some that get these hits and hype, and you're just like, but what about like,
you guys have heard the
snow
thong song
bears
on TikTok, haven't you?
I actually have not heard, but I've heard about how it's popular. I've not listened to it.
It is so good. It is like this orchestrated. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It's a
I feel you.
I am more shocked that she knows the thong song because there's words and music.
Oh yeah, no. Someone had to explain to me what it was, and then I went to go find the actual person. So there was a little bit of research for me that I had to do.
So we should talk about Drew Hill.
Who?
Drew Hill. We should talk about Drew Hill.
Don't do this. We're not. Don't. She said who? Stop. Just so movies, guys. The way movies work.
Well, let's talk about
Disney,
talk about movies. Jasmine.
Yes.
We have a question. You can either answer it or not answer it. Did you get the trailer?
Yes.
Have you watched it?
No.
Do you know what's going on all over social media right now?
No.
People don't care about their lives, apparently.
Really?
It's out.
Oh no.
It's out. So
fucking idiots.
People have put it out. There's obviously at the end of the trailer something. I won't talk about it, obviously.
I haven't seen it. I don't know details.
And I don't want to ruin it. But I think it's wild that people got the trailer. They're
Already?
making videos. They're making videos watching the trailer, not showing the trailer, but watching the trailer, which I'm guessing certain people have gotten okayed to do because of who they are. I don't think
anyone would have posted if they weren't allowed to say that they got it.
Some might have.
I mean, it's the same as the Supergirl issue, right? Which I know we're going to talk about, but it's like, well, not issue, but everyone was allowed to say, I have seen it. I can't say anything other than I have seen it. To me, it is interesting, again, talking about the overarching of viewership. I don't mind anyone who has posted like they were allowed, because they were probably allowed to post reacting to it, but not showing it.
But we were supposed to react to it. That was my understanding, but also only posting it in one place.
So it is multiple places for certain people, which I'm guessing also was okayed. I'm not going to say who. You know who. Just think in your head the biggest people you could think of that we all know.
I already know. I already know.
What I was going to say was, it's just interesting that like fans of Marvel are like excited to watch not watching the trailer. Like I was just like,
yeah. So but they're literally verbatim saying what's going on in the trailer without showing the trailer, which again, I guess is fine. I just don't get why. Like it comes out Thursday. And I get we're getting
I thought the whole gimmick was us going to watch it.
Well, we don't have to.
Was that not the point?
Do you want me to say out loud what I've seen, or do you want me to?
I want you to say what you've seen. No, I want to experience it.
She wants to make her reaction
video.
Twitter. When was your reaction video supposed to be posted, Jasmine? What?
Bruv, I've got so many things that I'm supposed to be doing. I've been sending, hey, can we push these?
What's the date it was supposed to be? Today?
I thought it was today.
Yeah, pretty much everyone was this morning, like just first thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when it's all been going. I know some people have like 4 videos out already on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Like it's all over.
I've only been The only thing I've been thinking about today was I got to film with you guys and I have to go to this TikTok thing. That I don't.
Fair. Shout out TikTok.
Shout out TikTok.
Shout out TikTok.
Hey.
But yeah, so what is your thought on a 4 trailer? Because apparently
I hate it. I think it's dumb. It's too long. I think that
it's 3 characters and then a trailer.
I meant to say it's for Avatar, it's too long. It's subjecting people to a 4-hour movie and telling them in order to experience this gem of a thing that we know that you care about, you have to go and buy a ticket and watch this movie that it's insane to expect.
It's not fair to the general consumer.
No, it's not fair. It's not fair to the average American who is struggling. We're so poor right now. We don't have money for this. It is the wrong kind of gimmick. To expect people to have to pay more money and like the to go into the theaters is hard enough. I don't think I understand us needing to find ways to get people to the theaters, but it feels very like you're teasing me with something, and I don't like feeling that way with entertainment. Does that make sense?
No, I get you. I mean, look at Stranger Things, right? With the going in theater. They cannot charge us because it is coming out the same exact time that it's coming out, but they made me pay $20 a ticket for a food concession pre-order thing.
Right.
And it's like, but what if I don't eat any of your shit? Also, what is $20 worth of food at the movie theater? I'm not spending $20 worth of
bucket
food.
of popcorn and a drink.
Yeah, so I even looked it up. I looked it up. The combo number 2, which is 2 large drinks and a large popcorn, is only $23. So where's the other half of that 40 going? Like, do I get that back? Why do I have to spend $40 because me and Jared are going? $40.
That the other half is the parking. It's for terms and services.
But then just say it's a theater fee.
Yeah.
He was like, I would rather you just charge me a theater fee.
Don't lie and take my money. Just say,
because I can literally, technically, that is, if I don't, why am I paying for food? Okay, what food am I getting? I better get $40 worth of food that is there waiting for me.
I do think they're going to set you guys out popcorn and drinks. I think kind of like when you go to
$40 worth?
No, it'll be a popcorn and a small drink.
I'm not paying for someone else's shit. If I want 4 fucking drinks and 2 fucking popcorns, I'm snagging that shit. Oh no, fuck that shit. If I pay $40 for something to go to a theater that gives food poisoning, you got your fucking skull.
You're in Jersey. Imagine how that is in the city. Like
it's the same price. It doesn't make a difference where it is. But
not in LA. Not in LA. We got price gorgeous.
No, but what was the surcharge fee for AMC in LA?
I didn't go. I haven't even finished season 4. But actually, with that, so with all of the theaters, because this is what I had heard on the interwebs, they open ticket sales to some people, like to pre-sales before opening it to the general public. All of the tickets were gone. In the majority of the theaters, all of the Stranger Things tickets were gone before they even opened it to the general, like before it was even supposed to be open.
Correct.
So a lot of people didn't get to see it. Or there's like 2 showings. There's like a 5:30 and then an 8:30. And so people had to get bumped to the 8:30, but they're like, I'll just watch it at home then.
There's also, so there's an 8 o'clock, an 8:20 and a like midnight one over here.
Over here, there's only a 5:30 and an 8:30.
Yeah. So they're doing as many as they can, but the thing is they can't charge us technically because we pay a monthly fee. So herein lies the argument of like AMC with Netflix and theaters and like what's going to happen. That's why Frankenstein, you had to pay for tickets, and other things you had to pay for tickets because they weren't playing in Netflix at that time. So you had to pay to see it.
Sure. That makes
sense.
I
understand that argument.
That
but
is
like,
a theatrical release.
Correct. And I understand that. But I better get $40 worth of decent food. I don't want a fucking gym sock and a goddamn fucking watered down drink.
Where are you eating?
I think you're going to leave that theater upset.
Well, also they have to pay their concessionist, they have to pay their projectionist, they have to pay their ticket takers.
I don't disagree. Then
porters,
it just needs to be a service fee, not a vendor fee, like not a food fee.
You're just stressed about the semantics?
It is a legal argument.
But sure. But you're just upset about the verbiage?
Adam doesn't want to be charged for food if he didn't plan on eating.
Correct. I'm upset I had to spend $20 on one ticket.
If it had said like a cleaning fee, like if it were an Airbnb,
fine.
It's just the verbiage.
It's the verbiage, and also Regal's only charging $11.
It's the competitiveness.
That's crazy.
we found.
Well, that's crazy.
We had to dig a little bit, but we got.
No, I was going to get to it. It was there. It's the $20.
This is. Hey, listen, in this economy, I'm not mad at him. I get it.
Lord. All right, we got a few more minutes left. In this last minute.
Hold on.
What the fuck?
Let's talk about it.
I was not gonna talk about that, but
why?
No, I'm kidding. We were gonna talk about that.
This is gonna be better than Superman.
I am so. Did you just? That looks crispy clean, my guy. Did you just get that in? It looks like you have not read a singular page.
I have.
How did you like together. Issue? How did you?
That's crazy.
What? Static.
Yeah, that's where my mind went. How did you feel about the issue 5, the original issue 5?
Oh, it's fantastic.
I haven't read it. I'm very excited. Koi's gonna get that one for me so that I'm specifically getting it for the horse girl. Like, that's the only reason why I'm getting it.
This is the full.
I know, that's the deluxe with the original issue 5. Sorry, Jordan, I don't know if you know this. I'm talking like I'm talking as if you know, but if you don't,
it was ruined for him, I think.
Was it? Did you ruin it?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna open my mouth and then let sounds come out. So, issue 5, there was an original issue 5, I believe. It was where the Green Planet was. So right now we have Kara going to the Green Planet with Ruthie. And that was because his daughter was like, hey, what would happen? But the reason why he had to go to his daughter and try to make this new rendition is he had an original episode, or issue 5, that he turned in, and it was Kara having an adventure with her horse. She ended up going to a planet where there was another girl with a horse. It's not that.
I know.
That's different. That's different. But anyway, she had an adventure with a girl and her horse, and it was pretty much just like a cute little horse girl episode. But in the trajectory of, it was like a little filler episode, but in the trajectory of the entire, 8-issue arc, it just wasn't enough. And so the team, they denied it. They said no. The producers, they were like, we gotta put that shit away. It's cute. It's just not enough. So then he went back. He happened to be around his daughter. His daughter was like, hey, we know what happens on the Yellow Sun because that's where Clark lives. We know what happens on the Red Sun. That's where she loses her powers and she wants to get drunk. But what happens on a green planet? And so then he wrote this entire new version with Ruthie and what happens when you find yourself on a green planet, what ends up happening. And so that is the new issue 5 of this 8-arc series. And it's good. It's really
good. For sure. Yeah, I also plan on reading the full thing as well. Get my hands on I'll either try to find the individual comics, or I'll just get the full. I might get the full
DC just app. Get the DC something app.
This book is
whatever the name of it is.
Yeah, it's like a DC. It's 4 acronyms. It's like DC Infinity Unlimited, DCU, DCIU.
These acronyms are terrible.
They're so DC Infinity Unlimited. It's like beyond. But if you get that, that's their comic book, and it's really cool because it like moves like panel to panel with you, and it's like an interactive kind of thing sometimes. But it's worth it. So in that puts money in the comic books. If you can't venture to a comic book store, get that because the money still goes to the artist. $23.20
something on Amazon.
Gotta get it now before it's like $100.
But also, Jasmine will love this. But it's $22.83 on Kindle. The digital version is less than $1 cheaper than the physical media.
Yeah. That's usually
crazy.
That's stupid.
But it's just crazy.
But I mean, there's usually a bigger divide. It's usually like $25 for a hard copy, and then like $15. There's usually like a 10.
That's this point.
There's usually like a clear difference.
Less than $1 difference for a hardback book.
Good on Amazon. Whoever's working at Amazon or Audible, I think is what their book one is. Yeah, they know. Girly Pop knows. She's like, guys, men, step aside. Surcharge. She knows.
But Supergirl, I know we got the trailer last week.
Yep.
And then obviously now we're getting Doomsday right after. Everybody was saying they were going to pull the Rams. They said that the Doomsday was going to come out the same day, but
could you imagine a world where both of those came out the same day? We would not leave our computers.
Yeah. I wouldn't have. I would have been posting.
You
videos
had to call out of work. You would have had to go
I was out of work. I was out of work, thankfully, to catch the Supergirl
serendipitous.
stuff. But yeah, the Supergirl trailer I felt like was, exciting for things to come. We got to get our first look at Jason Momoa's Lobo, which is really
I'm
neat.
frustrated. I didn't realize that everyone was comparing this to Guardians of the Galaxy.
You know
what
what's
is
bad? This
that?
movie is going to get the
Because she's
same
got
treatment as him.
headphones?
Well, people are going to give this the same treatment as him. They're going to call it a James Gunn movie, even though he didn't direct it. Like people are like,
Similar
oh, he's just
to
making
Nightmare Before
another.
Christmas.
Yeah, he's just making another Guardians of the Galaxy again, and like, I didn't get that at all. Like, I didn't get that at all. So
I've seen one guy just, absolutely ripping this movie apart. Like, oh, it's got the Poppy song and the colors and it's all this stuff, and she says like, oh, he sees the good in everybody. I see the truth, like all this stuff. And he's like, I'm sure that stupid pop song.
Bitches depresso espresso. Let a bitch struggle. Jesus.
Well, yeah, no, he's been diabolical to shit on James Gunn.
This is such a, because like, this is gonna bring all the cunty men out, and not the good cunty. The
let's
bad
talk
cunty.
about one, because I'm dying to see you.
Which one?
Did you happen to also see the Lantern 3-second trailer?
Yeah, I did. I was really excited for that.
Did you see what somebody tweeted? Oh, I know Jordan.
Dare they race swap Green Lantern?
Lantern's white, is what he says. So he says
what?
This, right?
Which Lantern are we talking about? Are we talking about Hal Jordan?
So I'll send it to you. So Homeboy literally goes and doubles down, by the way, and goes,
oh,
Green Lantern is white.
No.
And everyone went after him. I mean, this tweet, Jasmine, has like 6 million views or something like that. No. And you would never know this guy. Because the guy, somebody made a video about it. The black man made a video about it, talking about how this is ridiculous. You just don't know what you're talking about.
Yes.
So that guy doubles down and puts his video, screenshot of his video up and goes, I would call you a snowflake, but I don't want to race swap snow.
So we're just racist.
What's his at?
Yes.
What's his at? What's his at? What's his at? What's his at? No, say it. Say it out
loud. He doesn't know it all.
I don't remember it.
He's gonna find it. Yeah, the thing that's frustrating is,
let me find out he's in the TikTok
John Del program. So it's JON space DEL space.
Did we take down his account already?
Oh.
Is he in the creator? Jordan?
No.
Jordan.
I'm looking. I've never seen this person in my life. He's the one who said it, or he's the one who...
He's the one that said it. I can pull it up right now.
Ladies, I said I was busy, but I got time.
Yeah, so here's... let me get to it. Because I literally looked at it yesterday.
He is this type of person because he also posted, this would have made for a better Black Panther movie, and then post the screenshot of Ryan Gosling as Black Panther. Guy? Yes, absolutely.
So he's just rage baiting.
100%.
He's just rage baiting.
He found a comic book cover and was like literally just a race swap replacement. And it's like, brother, we literally grew up like Justice League.
Wait till he finds out that there's a female Ginger. Like wait till he finds out that there are women.
So people put up the entire Lantern and goes, and he just doubles down on it every single time.
He's just rage baiting at this point. He's being shown literal comics where there's all types of different lanterns. He knows that Justice League and Justice League Unlimited was an animated series in the early 2000s. You grew up with that, or you were a grown-ass adult when that was a thing, so you were well aware that there are other Green Lanterns. He's just rage baiting, and
he's just racist. Let's call it what it is. He's rage baiting with racism, and he knows that it's going to get him views and followers. He's probably got bills he's got to pay and shows. But like going back, like this is the kind of shit. If you don't nip it in the bud, if you don't see the mental health, it goes back to our first conversation. Like
his bio says, I became a #1 best-selling author by standing on Christian values, making pop culture, gaming, sci-fi, fantasy, and comics great again. You're a fucking loser, bro.
So somebody has actually looked up his record.
Oh, I saw this. Someone posted he has a
Let me guess, he beats his wife?
Boom! Right on the nose.
Beats his wife. Okay.
That was it. That's the only one that pulled up.
That's the only one? Oh, damn. I was like,
that's the only one pulled up.
Beats his wife, drunk driving. Because you saw that one guy. What?
No. Keep going.
No, because I don't know if it is this guy, but like someone looked up a guy Is he like an old white guy, like balding? Can I see a photo of him? Pull it up. Put that on your screen.
Be balding. He has a hat on.
Here, hold on. I'll pull him up. I didn't really want to. I don't want to give him.
You could just like. Oh well, we don't have to give him a platform. We've got.
Hold on.
30 seconds left of this.
Here's just his face. I'm fairly
By the way,
certain.
somebody follows him. That is wild to me right now.
That person follows just everyone random. I know. I get disappointed that
But
people
how
that
is
he
he in the
follows all
DC
the
and he's
time.
seeing this and like he's following it?
I don't know if is this actually this guy?
That's Cena.
No, that's not what I'm saying. This picture.
Speaking of which, yeah, as we are talking about that, how did you feel about Cena's last fight?
Oh, it was fucking miserable. I can't wait to see Raw tonight and watch everybody absolutely like destroy it.
I didn't watch it, but I saw a TikTok reenacting it, and it was this guy, and the text was like John Cena tapping out his last fight, and it was like one of his friends had his arm around the actor, and the actor was just kind of like nuzzling the arm a little bit, and then he was like, yeah. And like that was the way of saying like that's how he tapped out. It was a very gentle like.
It was. A lot of people are thinking though it wasn't supposed to be the finish, and it was him looking at the because he wanted to do over 200 shows because he wanted to say goodbye to everybody. He wanted an actual farewell tour, and they said no, we only need you for 26 dates. And he was just like, oh, well, I'd like to do this, and they were like, nah. So they worked out a whole thing, and I think he fucked them. I think he was supposed to win or something else supposed to happen. And it's called Gorilla in the back where the cameras are and stuff, like where the production happens. And I'm just telling you what's called. So he probably was looking, because he looks in camera and smiles and lightly taps. I don't think he was supposed to. I think he has caused a problem. Because even Gunther, when he got up, was like,
drama.
Wait, did he tap? And it was just like, did he tap? And it was like, yeah, and he's like, he had general shock to his face.
This did more press than anything he would have done.
100%.
This is better.
Yeah, 1,000%. By the way, found a way to just pull this. Well, his name's.
Last thoughts, final thoughts, friends. Final thoughts as we're getting in.
This is that loser, by the way. This is what he looks like. There you go.
Wife beater.
Anyways, it looks like he's taking the tweet down, or Twitter took it down. Who knows?
Twitter probably took it down. It's probably massive.
It's been up for like a week. It had like 6 million views when I saw it yesterday.
I don't stay in the Twitter scapes.
Closing statement for me.
I saw it on there, and that's why I went.
Yeah, closing statement for me. End of My Hero was an end of an era. I had a good week with that.
I haven't
it was
watched
beautiful.
it yet. I haven't. I wanted to wait
let you watch
until
it.
I saw photos though of him getting out the car, and I saw Todoroki as an.
My God. Okay, she's like, oh, he's a grown man now.
I just needed to know. I needed to know. Well, because I read all the manga, so like I'm caught up on that. But man.
Oh, okay. So you know the ending.
I know the ending.
And then
did you just almost ooh like you good?
No, baby boy, that's icy thought. Like we love icy thought. Ooh.
And yeah, I see now that the Doomsday stuff is trending. I cannot believe that. Well, I can believe, but the fact that somebody got privileged access and just posted screenshots and
all the time.
I think, yeah,
the
people
are
that
the
posted the screenshots and this stuff
integrity.
are not allowed. I think that's not allowed. That I get. I think purposely though, Russo's and Marvel and
it is interesting to be like, guys, post your reactions to the trailer. Don't show the footage. I think that is an interesting marketing tactic. I don't
they want
find
you to get
joy,
excited about it. And
but I don't find joy in watching you tell me what's in the trailer that I can't watch.
Yeah.
Like that takes, I don't get what's fun about that.
And
I just don't get the joke.
There was a lot of fun stuff because like I fucked up in my Supergirl reaction. I didn't realize that Krem was in the trailer. I didn't know that because I was looking for a scantily clad, shirtless ab ginger man. I didn't realize that it was a bartender from fucking WeHo. I didn't realize that this bald-headed Pierce boy serving me Dos Equis was a fucking Krem. I didn't know. It was a shook it to me. So I watched the trailers and was like, oh shit, where's my ginger? Talk about some ginger erasure. But that's a whole separate, that's fine. I'm sure he's going to do great. But that
sure someone will argue about it.
Yeah, I'm sure someone already has. But all that to say, I didn't realize it was Krem. So in watching it, I was like, guys, we never saw Krem. Where's this actor at? And everyone in my comments was like, bitch, he was there. Are you blind? Like he had a whole segment. And you just didn't even, I was like, I just wasn't. That's on me. That's on me. I don't know where I was going with that.
Reactions, trailers, the joy of
all that to say, that's where I was going. All that to say, it's fun to have those interactions where I miss something and my audience is like, actually, because I have access to it too, I happen to see this thing that you missed, and now we can create a dialogue. But you're right, Jordan. I don't want to see someone else's face.
If they were streaming together all of y'all's reactions, right? So this is my take.
It should have been an early recording. I got you.
If it was like all of y'all film your reactions, send them into us, and they use that for some type of promotional teaser and throwing it, fine. But I'm not gonna watch a full video, Jasmine. I love you. Not gonna watch a full video of you watching it and telling me what's there.
Throwaway. My facial reactions, because it's my first time watching it. I can't react that fast with knowledgeable information. I would have to watch it 3 or 4 times, have my Google search over here. Like, I gotta have my man in the chair moment. Like, I need time for things I don't know about. I was fortunate. Well, no, because it's Doomsday. Like, I think I know it well enough, and I know Secret Wars, and I know,
told us
Battle World. I know I've been talking about that for a while. I think I could, but there are some trailers where I just like the Marvels. I don't know enough about Miss Marvel. I would not have known anything.
We also got Stranger Things.
It's an interesting marketing ploy. That's all.
We also got Stranger Things Volume 2 trailer today.
Jasmine's like, I'm not caught up. Jordan's like, I've never watched.
Real quick, though, before we go, Jasmine, did you watch the last episode last night or this morning?
Welcome to Dairy.
No, I was watching it when you called me today. I was in the process of watching it. I was in it, and I had to turn the shit off. I was like, I can't focus.
First of all, I said, we've been off the phone how long? Did you finish it?
No, I didn't.
What part are you at?
I'm like 15 minutes away.
Are you? Wait.
No.
Are you on the ice?
I feel it. Yes, I feel it coming. We're getting there.
What part of the ice are you at?
I cannot talk about this. I don't want you to.
She doesn't want it to accidentally.
I want to know where you are, so I know.
Talk around it. I haven't. Let's assume I'm halfway there.
I'm just asking. You're on the ice. What is happening on the ice?
I cannot. I don't. Can we
let it go?
Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say.
No, because he doesn't want to
part of this whole show happens on the ice, and I'm just wondering if you got into it. Not like frigid cold, but like
I hear
real
you,
G shit.
But what happened in 7? I don't know that what's gonna happen in this ending is gonna hurt me more than that little boy on the box.
It will.
I'm gonna tell you that right now.
It will. There's some pieces that get put together on this one.
Okay.
And you realize who some of these kids are.
Are they the parents of the? It's just repeating. Did you already tell me too much? Why do you do this? Why you open
I didn't
your
do
mouth?
anything.
Why
I
you
didn't
open
do
your
anything.
fucking mouth? You know how my mind works. You know my mind's aliens. Aliens. You know I've got so much red string in my head. Why do you do this?
I didn't do anything.
You do so much all the time. Anyway, guys. Stranger Things.
Fucking thing.
I gotta go block Avengers Doomsday stuff. Jesus Christ.
Did you see Fire and Ash yet or no?
No, I have not.
Okay. I see it Thursday. I see it Thursday. You got tonight. Jordan.
Thursday.
Okay. So we'll all see the trailer.
Yes.
And probably the 6-minute Odyssey.
Yes.
Yes, I'm excited for the Odyssey.
Oh no,
I'm more excited for the Odyssey.
Because I'm going to a screener, so I don't know if we're going to play.
No. Now, I've got Jasmine, I will tell you where I'm seeing this because I know you've been to this IMAX. I'm going to the Lincoln Square IMAX to go watch this. The 3rd largest IMAX in the world to go watch Avatar. It's going to be. I think you have.
You go to a premiere there.
So sorry. So
was
many.
Was it Deadpool and Wolverine? Did it have a bunch of stairs?
Yeah. Well, so you went for that one. It technically was on the other side, but I think you went to that theater. This one is the 3rd largest IMAX in the world. It has its own dedicated area and stuff like that. That's where I saw the One Piece Red years ago. I got to see Dune 2 there. It's like the size of the sand is the size of me on that fucking screen. It is ginormous. It's a 70 millimeter IMAX. It's an actual IMAX.
I'm excited. I'm excited to hear your experience then. All right, guys, we got to wrap this up. We got places to go, things to
wrap it up like a Johnny.
Thank you, guys. I will see you all after Avatar, after the Odyssey, after the drama that is. There's so much doom.
After the start of Fallout.
There's a lot happening. There's so much happening. All right, guys. Until next time. Hasta pasta. I'll see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.